Good afternoon, folks, from the northern Adirondacks. It's a beautiful day here in October. The leaves are changing. Today, we are going to talk about leveling our campers. So stay tuned. One of the reasons I wanted to do this video today is that we watched a few people level their campers, and they were using their stabilizer jacks to try to level their campers. And my rig is all set up. I'm up here on Horseshoe Lake. It is a gorgeous day in October. The leaves are changing, and so first of all, I want to show you what I use to level my camper. I have down under here, underneath my slide, you can see the red blocks are Anderson levelers. They're awesome. They're awesome. Each hole is an inch off the ground. I think you can get up to about, I'm going to say 6 inches on those blocks. And once you get the tire up onto them, it has a chuck that goes right in behind it and will keep your tire right in place. Now I also carry in my compartment, I've built my own little tray here, and I carry a series of wheel chucks anyways, just in case. I don't carry any blocking anymore since I've got the Anderson levelers, because they seem to do a very good job. So that's where you want to level, right here. You want to level your tires. I see some people use blocks of wood. Some people use the big plastic Lego pieces that go together. And I'll tell you what, with all the money that you spend on those Lego pieces to get up, you might as well just buy these Anderson levelers. I mean, they are awesome. Santa brought those for me last year, and they've been awesome. Now, here is your standard scissor jack. This is the standard jacks that are on most RVs. You can hand crank them. You can get a cordless adapter that fits right on here and take them up or down. As you can see, I have 6x6s, and I put handles on mine. But what a lot of people I see do is they try to level their camper with these things, and you cannot do it. These jacks are not intended to lift the weight of your camper. Now, if we walk around my camper here, you'll see I have a 6x6 there, and for convenience I put the handles on them. So it's easier to stick down there and pull out, and when I put them in my compartment. So instead of trying to handle them and get slivers on in your hands, I just put handles on the end. But these jacks are not intended to lift the weight of the camper. And I believe there's a warning on these. It says, do not use the stabilizer jack to lift excessive weight or tires off the ground. These jacks will collapse if you try to lift the trailer up on them. Now, I watched at a campground people in a pop-up, and they had the jacks that come down from the side. They weren't scissor jacks like these. They just dropped down and stabilized, and what they did was they tried to lift their camper up with them, and one of the jacks ended up curling underneath the camper and bending on them. And so that is what you don't want to do. Now, if you want to carry wood, that's fine. Wood is the cheapest option. You can cut it to whatever length you want. You can cut it to where both tires are under one piece, or individual pieces under each tire. I would say that when you level your camper, is that you use the levelers under, if you have a dual axle, under both axles, not just one but both axles. But yeah, when I first started out, you know, this half of the compartment right here was just full of wood, different sizes, chunks of wood, different thicknesses, from decking board to 2-inch thick pieces of wood. And once I got the Anderson levelers, I put them in there, and I just carried the wood around with me on a few trips to see if I would need it. I didn't, so I don't even bother carrying it anymore. Other items that I had to help level my camper is I have a device on the front here. I can't think of the name of it, but it's a pretty neat little device here. When you back into a site, and yeah, it has a cover that comes with it. You know, you take a look at this, and this, if the bubble is way over on this side, you turn the dial, and you can see where the bubble's moving, and it will tell you how many inches down here you need to level. Right now on this site, that's where I am. I'm pretty level from front to back and from side to side. And this device is a pretty neat device. It kind of goes with the Anderson levelers, because if it's 2 inches I need, if that shows 2 inches, I can use the holes on the side of the Anderson levelers as a reference. So when I first pulled in here, this leveler was I was off by an inch, maybe inch and a half, and I knew I just needed the first 2 holes basically underneath one side, and there it is. So there you have it, folks. That's what you're supposed to do with your stabilizer jacks. Don't lift the camper up with them, you'll break them. Use your leveling devices underneath your tires, whether it be a board, whether it be the plastic blocks that lock together like Legos, or whether you have an Anderson leveler system like I have. I highly recommend the Anderson leveler system. They're expensive. I think this kit for 2 of them, it was right around $80, $85, and wood's a lot cheaper. So don't feel you have to run out and get it. The device here in the front, with the levels on it, it's just a cat's ass, I'll tell you. Love that thing right to death. That was a good purchase there. And that's only like 19 bucks to buy one of those. But if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel to follow the adventure. Thanks for joining me.